China is definitely gonna be like a revolutionary country coming in the next 10, 20 years. I just feel like we just need to be careful because a lot of especially as Africans, a lot of these Eastern powers are doing exactly what the Western world does, which is this whole thing of coming and taking your stuff, using you for your minerals. We know the age old story of how America and British people got rich, how many diamonds are in. Either way, can we not go there? But what I'm saying is, as African people, especially in the African continent, we should be very wary of these Eastern powers who come to us in sheep's clothing, as hey, we're just trying to dethrone the West and make sure the Western powers don't no longer take charge like they are. I mean, I agree with, if anything, it would have been best if Africa had its own trading economy and like we leave everyone else out of it, the rest of the world. The European can have their own, the Russian Asians can have their own, the Americans can have their own. We just, it is what it is. We cannot do that. That would have been best because, I mean, Africa is so rich, guys. Africa is so rich. But either way, so we do understand, Vele, when you have a blessing, a lot of people are going to try to come steal it. It's how the devil works. Either way, as Africans, we should be very wary of these Eastern powers who are trying to dethrone the Western world by using a lot of African countries as proxies, right, to do their bidding, obviously. Because as much as they might come in a form of a revolution against a system we've had for so many decades. But do not forget that once there's a vacuum of power and there's nothing, then people, how did Libya become the way it is, right? After Gaddafi died, I'm no supporter of Gaddafi. Personally, I feel like, okay, because when I speak about Libya and Gaddafi, after I just spoke about a quote unquote united Africa, it will give off those vibes of what, But either way, Mina, personally, I don't support him because Mina, when I was looking at his vision, his view, he was trying to make Arabic Africa. Basically, that's what he was trying to make, or not even an Arabic, but a Islamic Africa. And he's, yeah, he he had ideas. But as in the world, sometimes people do evil, but God turns it to good. So when they actually got him killed, that was evil, pure evil. No one deserves to die, of course. But yeah, it was a good thing. Either way, what I'm saying is, though, with Gaddafi, the whole Libyan country just went down the drain after he had been taken out from power. So we understand that when a system that is operated is removed, there's just space. And now with space will come competition where people will try to, take it over. And now the thing is, the people we are having from the eastern side of the world are not really the best human rights activists. They're not the best equality activists. They're not the best democratic activists. Their whole thing is just, hence in the beginning, if we rewind, I was speaking about North Korea, right? Which was crazy because I didn't even finish what I wanted to say about North Korea. Now I'm thinking about it. But either way, Africans, just be super careful of how the eastern side come and pretend. And yes, they're gonna change the economy. They're gonna change a lot of things. A lot of stuff is gonna change. But do not be misled into thinking these people are your friends, because you, my friend, are very rich with minerals that you have no knowledge of how to actually generate them into the world it's supposed to be, because you got oppressed into not understanding the wealth of your country. We cannot forget that. But either way, guys, this is not a history.